don't know what happened there. I now see everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I couldn't hear any of the... Okay, sorry. Karen, I'm a millionaire. Date me, please. Okay, so Ezekiel, go to my Patreon page and just donate some money there if you're so wealthy. Anyway, did you guys all hear number 1 and 2? I'll repeat it just to make sure that you heard it. 1 is women don't care about your dick size. They care about what kind of lover you are. And 2 was they don't care about the materialistic things that you can offer them. They care about who you are as a person inside. I'll get to your questions in a minute. I promise I'm going to go back to all the Instagram and YouTube questions. Okay, so number 3. Women do not want to hear about all the past women that have wounded you and how much they're psychos and bitches and everything else. I hated that when I was single and guys would say to me about how, this woman, the mother of their children was such a see you next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I hated to hear that kind of stuff because you had a relationship with this person at one point. You obviously went out with her, dated her, loved her, had sex with her, married her, had babies with her, and everything else. I want to hear that you really care about, the relationship that you had and not needing and knowing. That was my dog. He didn't like that either. And knowing that, hey, be quiet, you little runt. And knowing that, that you really are capable of moving on. So women want to know that you are ready to have a new relationship and open to it and not feeling negative. One of the reasons that I think older women love younger men is because younger men are more moldable. They haven't had horrible relationships where someone's wounded them. So therefore, they seem to be more optimistic about women. And unfortunately, sometimes if a guy's been married and divorced maybe 1, maybe 2 times, they have like a lot of negativity towards women. So again, number 3 would be a positive attitude about women and not just hearing about the negative stuff about past relationships. Number 4, and these are all things that I just came up with my own viewpoint. Again, I don't know if everybody thinks this way. And you guys on Instagram are completely annoying when she wants it in the brown. God, really? Okay, so number 4, will he compliment me on my looks? Okay, so number 4 is not whether or not the guy is going to compliment you on your looks. I want to know that he's able to see past my looks and he's able to focus on what's inside of me, my personality, my sense of humor, my intelligence, my ability to have fun. All those things I would love if a guy knew about, as opposed to focusing on just, oh, she's so beautiful, or she's got a good body, or she's got big tits, or, any of those kind of things. Those are great, but they last for about 15 seconds, and then you really want to focus on who the person is. Because that's what's going to get her to want to be with you in the future, not like what she looks like on the outside. It's so boring. And it's really important that I recognize that you recognize who the person is. And then the last thing, and again, there's so many more things, but these are just the 5 things I came up with before I went on this live stream, is not whether or not he has great stories to share about himself and to talk about himself all the time, but that he's a good listener and that he's trustworthy and he really can eventually get me, understand who I am as a woman, and relish in my little quirks and that kind of stuff, and not just all about him, because there's nobody that wants to be with a self-centered person that all they care about is themselves. So anyway, that's the 5 things. Also how self-aware the person is, how willing they are to self-improve. Will they fit into my family and friends, and is it all about his family and friends? I mean, there's a bunch more, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm going to go down the list. So here we go. All right. So Ezekiel, what about the romantic stuff? Yeah, whether or not a guy can be romantic, absolutely, as opposed to just acting like these people on Instagram that are saying you have to do it with inches, she needs 5 at a time, and that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that women do not want to hear about. Bryson, thanks for having your urologist on. He answered all my questions about weight loss. Oh, awesome. RL Sonic, I'm 9. Can I be here? No, please leave. Let's see. Please leave. Please leave. What if they have a horrible body image? I build up my current girlfriend as if she doesn't, if she thinks she looks good. Oh, if you're with someone who has like, you know, the body dysmorphic issues, like they think that they're fatter than they are, or they think that, you know, they are too thin or too not, whatever their issues are, you want to make sure that you make sure they know that you don't care about that kind of stuff. It's a big turn on to me that my boyfriend always tells me good stuff about the way I look, even if I'm not feeling good for the day and I'm like, oh, these pants look tight on me or whatever. He'll always say something nice. RL Sonic, stop being annoying and stop saying rude things because you are now blocked, because I love Paul and he's a great guy and you do not need to say shit like that. So you're going to be put in timeout until you can behave yourself like a human being. Just got notified by YouTube. Ari, my female assistant here, Ari, is going to tell us what she wishes that men knew about what women think. Got anything? Because we've already gone through the 5. And Ari, if you can go back and watch it later, you'll find out what those 5 things are. I basically talked about what I think women are thinking that men do not get. Yeah, Vibe, guys, please do not fight. There's no reason to fight. I just don't appreciate when people say rude, especially on Instagram. I don't care because that's Instagram. But on YouTube, these people are coming here every day for a reason, because they love my wonderful personality and because they support each other, and I don't want to hear any kind of negativity here. I'm glad you like my cupboard. Okay, so where were we? Yes, we were talking about what are women really thinking? What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And again, if you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you have anything else to add about the week's videos, I would love to hear that. Let's see. Oh my God, this guy's going back into timeout again. Let's see. How is this that they get out of timeout? Okay, back. Thank you, Jack Nez, for saying I am amazing. And let's see. Where from you talk? I'm assuming you're asking. Body dysmorphia is what it's called, and I'm assuming that people on Instagram are asking where I'm from, and that is I'm currently in Chicago. You always look away from the camera. I know. I'm not really looking away from the camera. What happens is I'm trying to do YouTube and Instagram at the same time. And because YouTube typically are the more respectful of the two, I focus more on YouTube. But today, there's a couple people on here that are not being very nice. For no reason, just being dicks. Anyway, where were we? How's everything going? Number 1, stop the nipple clip business. You like that one. Okay, so yeah, we did talk about how important foreplay is, and that would be incredible. Oh my goodness, another neat. Okay, so somebody keeps coming up with new usernames, and it's really annoying, so I'm going to ignore that. If people have to criticize other people, it makes you look so bad. It really does. And that's another thing I should add. Women love positive, confident men, and I wish men would know that. Okay, that's something that's really important to me. You know, if you're negative and you put down other people, it just makes you look bad. And that's something that I think one of the main reasons older women are so attractive to younger guys is because of older women are very confident in themselves. And that's why. Karen, you're a whore, though. And a blonde bitch. Okay. Jeez. So, I love this. You know why? Because when you say stuff like this, it shows me that I'm getting your attention. Hello, Sarah from Egypt. Yes, we've got people from Egypt on. That is very cool. Again, if you're just tuning in, make sure to give thumbs up here. Yesterday, we had a urologist on later on in the day, so that's why I wasn't here in the morning. Hi, May. Yay, we got the girls on today. Yay. So, women, what would you love men to know about you that they don't seem to get? I mean, a lot of men think that if they brag about certain things, that women are going to be all over them because they have a boat or they've got a cool car or they've got really, expensive watches, and it's just so boring, and women don't care about stuff like that, at least quality women like May and Ari. Hi, Miguel, how are you? So, okay, questions from Instagram. I will answer questions if they're polite and not obnoxious. Do I speak Italian? No. Women love uncircumcised cocks. No. I don't even know if that's a question or what that is. Hey, Deb. Join in, women. Tell us what the secrets are that men don't know about. Because, unfortunately, there's a big difference between the way men think and women think. Like, for example, men think that if you send a dick pic that women are going to think, wow, he's got a big dick, I want to fuck him. But that's not the case, okay? Mr. Pirate Brain, we can use some respectful men in this room. Deska, the IB Death Skull, hypergamy. The action of marrying a person of a superior caste or class is definitely a thing, though. That is why civilization exists. The 50% divorce rate is further proof of this. Really? So, I don't know that I agree with that, IB Death Skull. I think you want to marry someone who you could connect with, and if you keep looking for someone who's in a superior caste, I mean, that's kind of like old school, I think. I would hope people are more evolved than looking for people that they feel that are above them. I would think someone who stimulates me is important. May says, exactly, fancy cars and flashing money around are just not things that are endearing. No, exactly. Nice Reesh dude. Why is the blonde horse telling me shit? Okay. I think what's happening, and I'm just going to ignore them from now on, is that one guy keeps changing different. He keeps changing different things, so I'm just going to not read them out loud, and I'll just block them. Bryson, in my opinion, the younger guys is because some of them don't run down. It's my opinion, the younger guys is because some of them don't run down. Bryson, what does that mean? Karen, you have to buy another golden penis for the show. I didn't even get that. I got yes, I do. I need a golden penis. I need a gong. No, what Mr. Pirate Brain's referring to is my Petcock Willie that I left in California. I was given that by the chicks who make Petcock Willie. You should check that out because they have soaps, they have statues, they have paperweights, and I would bring that out every time some guy would mention penis size, but we're not even talking about that right now. Let's see. Block him, nice Reesh dude. Exactly. He's blocked. Marriage, end of freedom. Miguel, do you really think the marriage is your end of freedom? It is difficult. It is difficult to sustain a marriage. There's no question that marriage is a working contract, but there are ways to do it if both parties are willing to work on it. Why do you think that, Miguel? Andrew, I remember when you mentioned for your hobby is music. What instrument do you play? And also, you mentioned that you're a Libra. May I ask what other signs are in your chart? Yes, you may, Andrew. I'm a Libra with an Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon. So tell me what you think about that. And also, my hobbies are music, comedy, and animals. If you can hear right now, my little yogi is licking, drinking a lot of water. Can you ask your cousin how he... Oh, Riley wants to know how my cousin can add length and girth to his penis. So I do have a cousin who's a surgeon, and he does perform operations where they add length and girth to a penis. I can't recommend him because I don't really know what he does, but I know that there is an operation that you could do that. Maybe Google him and Google what that procedure is. I would never recommend it. I would recommend that you do the 5 things I talked about already in this video, which are, I'm going to recap because a lot of people are joining later, but here's the 5 things. So the things that I think women think about that men don't know are, and please chime in, especially the women here, One is that women don't care about your dick size. They care about being a good lover. Number 2, women don't care about your fancy cars and jewelry, etc., or money. They care about how passionate you are about your career and hobbies and charitable work and stuff like that. Number 3, we want to know that you are not a negative person, that you don't hate women or have animosity and anger towards your past lovers or wives and things like that. Instead, that you have a good, positive outlook towards women, and that you have good character, that you're a good person. Number 4, well, not that he focuses on my looks, but he can see beyond that and focus on me as a human being and my personality, my sense of humor, and my intelligence, and all those kind of things. Things that I would think most men would want in a woman, and focus more on that than just the exterior, because the looks do fade over time. And number 5, that he doesn't just talk about himself, that he wants to listen, and wants to really get to know me as a human being, and that he gets me, that kind of thing, as opposed to just talking about himself and being a narcissist. Okay, so those are my recaps. Please add. I'm sure there's a ton more. Then why? Okay, so Vibe have said, then why do women say that penis size matters? Women don't. This is a men's thing. That's why I put it as number 1. Men think this, and you might have heard, like in porn, maybe women joking about it, or maybe there are women that joke about it, but that's not really what they think about. It might be cool to joke about it, but it's not funny any more than you guys talking about some girl's ass or tits. Again, you might say to your buddies, oh, look at that girl's great ass. But in reality, you're not going to date a person just because she has a great ass. You're going to date her because of so much more than that, and she may not even have a great ass. So that's what I'm trying to say, is get inside the mindset of a woman. Don't think because the stigma is that women do care about dick size, that it's true. That's why I'm doing this. It's not true. Karen, am I married? No, Smiley, not married. Bryson, what I was trying to say is maybe younger men like older women because they don't treat them badly. Absolutely, Bryson. Women that are with younger guys usually treat them like gold. That's what I found. Why? Let's see. Can you tell us your cousin's name so we can Google him? Yes, I think I'm not sure what his clinic's name is, but the last name is Rosenthal. Rosenthal. And tell him I sent you. Christian. Sup, Karen. And he's in California, by the way. Hi, Mr. Cube. Okay, so money by itself is not enough, but money generates confidence. Women are 100% into confidence. Money amplifies the good self and bad. No. Money cannot make you it may make you confident that you're successful, but money alone, if you inherit money from your parents, it is not going to make you a confident person. Not in my book. Confidence comes from within, and you could be confident and not make any money. I think it helps that you have a career where you will generate an income, so you're not working for free, like me most of the time, because I don't make a lot of money. But here's an example. I don't make a lot of money at all because YouTube doesn't like to promote me, as you know, and people aren't joining my Patreon the way I would like to, but I have a lot of confidence. So I don't know if I agree with you, Ivy Death Skull, on that one. Christian said Karen is right. I don't know what you're saying I'm right about, Christian, but thank you. Smiley, no wonder you aren't married, you whore. Oh, here we go again. Jesus, I keep falling for this shit. Oh my God, I just wish that I could figure out how to block people from making these new things. Okay. May, yes, I agree. We want to feel like we are on equal terms with a man and that we are respected and valued. Absolutely. I dated a woman because her ass was great, Paul. Okay. How'd that work out for you? I don't know what's up with the troll today, Mr. Piratebrain. I think there's one troll, and he just keeps reinventing himself. So, I don't know what to do about it, though. My cousin's first name, Riley, is Brian. Okay. Yeah. Ari, this guy's got some really good game. The guys that come on as trolls, I mean, obviously have super low self-esteem, and this is the way they get off. Very sad. Very sad. We're so impressed with your ability to change your logos. Not. Okay. again, I don't know how to block by IP address, and I don't care because, again, people that are trolls make themselves look bad. They don't make me look bad. They don't make Paul look bad. They don't make anybody on this chat look bad. I don't care at all. In honest terms, May says, dick size doesn't matter, but that doesn't mean men won't meet women who make a size an issue. But if that's what she's judging on only, then she is shallow. Don't date her. Good point, May. I'm sure there might be a woman out there that is going to care about your dick size, but do you really want to be with that person? Amen says, hey guys, show some respect. That's rude. Amen. It's one person, and he keeps changing his. He just keeps changing his icons and screen names. So don't worry about it, and I'll keep blocking. Again, it's just no. It's Brian Riley. This is his name, Brian Rosenthal. He's in California. I'm not sure what part. He does these surgeries where he enhances penis length, and I'm imagining it's a very complicated, expensive procedure. So I wouldn't recommend it, only because I think most men should be very, very comfortable and happy with their size, and don't worry about it because the size is the least thing on your mind. It's much more important that you're a good person. Okay? Moving on. So you guys liked yesterday's talk with Joel Cornfield. And again, if you haven't seen that, go back and watch yesterday's live stream. Again, if you haven't joined me on Patreon, please do so. I did some dancing today on Instagram because I got 2. This week I got like 4 or 5 patrons. I don't know what the trick was, but whatever it is, I'm so pleased and happy to get more people supporting me on my Patreon page because it really means a lot to me. And I do dancing whenever I get a new patron. Let's see. Before you think about dick surgery, look at the bad plastic surgeries. Yeah, be careful. Thank you, Aniket. And all right. Yes, we're all agreeing that anybody who wants to date someone who thinks penis size is important should reevaluate what they want to date. Okay, Kieran says, this Irish man thinks you're hot. Thank you. And Debbie on Instagram says, we hate dick pics. Men love to send dick pics, or some men do. And I think the reason that they love dick pics is because men are more visual than women. Women don't like it. Women think that it's obnoxious, especially when, even porn stars told me that it's obnoxious. Again, if you want to see great interviews about that subject, it's on my Patreon channel. And you can only see it on Patreon. You cannot see it on YouTube anymore. So go to Patreon. Again, I got a lot of people watching on both channels here. Make sure to give thumbs up. And also share this with your friends. And comment below, because that's the way I know what you guys want to talk about. Hey, David. Little dicks are better, according to Nina Hartley. Large dicks have to be slow, but little dicks can move faster. Little dicks, FTW. There's IB Death Skull coming up with a positive comment right now. Riley, okay, thanks, Mr. Pirate Brain. Okay. You are very respectful of others. Yes, I am. I'm respectful. I want to marry a hot MILF that's beautifully almost cute as me, such as yourself. Okay. Good. Go for that. Will you show my feet? Not right now. I'm into my mom. Should I go for it? No. You're an amazing person on this planet. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going through, and I'm sorry if I. What if it's the size of a Shetland pony? I don't know what to do with that. Do I speak Italian? No. Any chance of a green card? No. But you're funny. Let's see. All right. I think we got to everybody, and we're running out of time. I'm going out. I hope you guys are all going to have a wonderful weekend. I don't typically do live streams on Saturday or Sunday, but I may be doing one. You never know. So you want to subscribe here on YouTube and make sure to follow me on Instagram, and then turn on the notifications. And then you will know when I'm on, and you guys can join me. And hopefully we won't get a lot of these freaking trolls anymore who are very low self-esteem. Do I have to have kids to be a MILF? Ari, of course not. Let's see. Pool party on Saturday. Paul, have fun. You are as beautiful, as peaceful as a prairie. How poetic. Thank you very much. Let's see, Mr. Q, I missed everything again. Nah, just go back and watch it. Keep looking cute. I'll give it a shot. By the way, if you guys want to see me dance, I danced to Brick House today on Instagram, so go watch that. I did a dance because whenever I get a new Patreon member, and you can be a Patreon member for, I think the $1 are sold out, but the $5 and up, obviously the more the better. The better the dance, actually. You can see me dance if you donate a little money. And a good shout out to you. My girlfriend loves cuckolding and wants me to make me a sissy cuckold. Is it normal? I don't believe that anything is normal or abnormal. Whatever works for you as a couple. If you like it, and go for it. Go for cuckolding if that's your thing. I'm not going to tell you your girlfriend's normal or not normal. It's your girlfriend. And I did a lot of videos on it. Not a lot, but a couple. Go back and watch them. I'm going to maybe put it in a playlist on my YouTube channel so you can watch that. But in the meantime, if you scroll back a few, you'll find a video just on cuckolding. And I had a guy call in, and he talked about how he cuckolds, how he's a cuckold with his wife. It's a very interesting chat. My Instagram is the same as my name right here, KarenLee Potter. You could just type in KarenLee, one word, and you'll find me. I'm getting big. I'm going to drop Potter soon. It's going to be like Madonna, Beyonce, and KarenLee. What do you think? For $1,000 a month, I twerk. Absolutely, I will twerk. You give me $1,000 a month, I will start twerking immediately. I'm very good at twerking. David, so Karen, I'm going to New Jersey to see this black chick that I've been with so I can suck her titties. Okay, thank you for sharing that, David. Holy shit. Okay. And with that, I got to go. I'm really excited about this one person that just said, I'm as beautiful and you are beautiful, as peaceful as a prairie. Thank you, Chewable Fur. That's very sweet. Remember, I twerk for $1,000. Go for it. Go to Patreon. All you guys that are multimillionaires, go to Patreon, sign up, give me $1,000, and you'll see some freaking twerking. Thank you, Paul, for the suggestion. All right. Talk to you later, guys. I only twerk for the Patreon members, though. That's the only bottom line here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being a supportive member of this little community of KarenLee's crew. Especially thank you to my two females that are always supportive here on YouTube. That's Ari and May. And of course, my Debbie on Instagram, if she's still on. Okay, that's it. Please make some videos on different sexual fetishes. Gotta go. Love you. Bye, 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 bye. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Going shopping. Bye.